Speaking of healthy food, well, we all know we shouldn't eat too much salt. That overdoing it can lead to high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, and other heart-related diseases. The problem is that salt is actually hidden everywhere, even in foods that you might not expect it. So we're going to show you which ones are the real culprits when you head to the store. Our nutrition coach, Suzanne Farrell, is here to give us the big reveal. And already I'm looking this way on the table. Suzanne, these things are high in sodium?
Yes, actually, starting with breads, it's one of the #1 sources of sodium in our diet. And it's very deceiving because you wouldn't think it, but salt is added not just for flavor, but it's also a preservative and it helps with color and texture. So really, you have to be a little bit of a sleuth when you're label reading because it varies across the board within each food group. So with these breads, you can see like this bread right here has almost 300 milligrams per slice.
Per slice?
Per slice. You wouldn't think that. And I recommend choosing breads where it's about 140 milligrams or less per slice. So that's a good guideline.
But not the good old Raisin Bran.
Well, cereals, again, they vary across the board. Even the healthy looking cereals, you just have to label read because some of them are close to 300 milligrams per serving. And we want it much less than that. So label read and look at that sodium on your ready-to-eat cereals.
Okay, we're getting that message for it. Salt, the fat, whatever. Read the label.
Yes, read the label.
Now, I know that these salad dressings a lot of time, even if they say light, like this one says light, they could have salt?
Yeah, so with salad dressings, I think the issue is the serving size because if you're saying, okay, per 2 tablespoons, this is 300 milligrams of sodium, that's if you're using just 2 tablespoons. So compare and choose the dressings that are lower in sodium. And also, you can make a sodium-free dressing. I know it's convenient in the bottle, but even if you just put some oil, olive oil, or walnut oil with lemon juice and garlic and spices, that's sodium-free and it adds a lot of flavor.
Fresh, fresh, fresh. Make your own. And I'm just going to go ahead on and assume the pizza slices.
Yes, well, pizza we think about fat, right? Saturated fat, but it's also the sodium because you've got the bread and the crust and tomato sauce and the cheese. So what I recommend is pair it with a nice colorful salad because potassium added to a high sodium meal can help blunt the adverse effects of sodium.
You go. Go balanced, go natural. Suzanne Farrell, thank you for the good advice. So we can cut the salt in our diet. And of course, you can find more advice in the Daybreak section of our website, kwgn.com. Well, still ahead, the action by hundreds of young kids that's prompted the FTC to sue Amazon